Alrighty, thank you, Nicole. And we're keeping our eye on a number of big stories for you this morning, starting in Brazil, where police say the death toll from a lake accident has risen to 10. On Saturday, a slab of cliff rock broke from a cliff and fell into pleasure boaters near a waterfall. Authorities worked to identify the dead, and divers were searching the lake in case there were more victims. At least 32 people were injured. Officials say the loose wall could have been related to heavy rains and that recently caused flooding in the state. Well, keeping an eye on America, the office of New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says she has tested positive for COVID-19 and is experiencing symptoms and recovering at home. Ocasio-Cortez received a booster shot last fall. Due to the recent surge in cases, several members of Congress have reported breakthrough cases despite being fully vaccinated and boosted. Our Eye on America continues this morning in Chicago, where school leaders are canceling classes for a fourth day in a row. Now, this announcement comes as principals as some schools have already notified some parents that their children could not return to schools because of staffing issues. Now, many of the shortages are due to the Chicago Teachers Union calling for additional safety measures and a plan for remote learning. And our eye on the South takes us to Arkansas, where the state's Department of Health is raising awareness about the co-infection of Flurona, getting both the flu and COVID at the same time. And now last year, the Arkansas Department of Health says they knew about a couple of cases of infection. This year, it's hard to say how prevalent Flurona is because flu cases don't have to be reported like COVID cases do. But doctors say if you feel any sort of symptoms, you are encouraged to get tested for one or both of the viruses. Take a listen.
It's not a good thing to get both. One by itself is bad enough, but they both affect the lungs. And if people have chronic underlying health conditions or a weakened immune system, it could be a very big problem.
And medical experts say that you can receive protection from both viruses through vaccination. Keeping an eye on Alabama, lawmakers say there may be a special session on how to spend the state's remaining pandemic relief funds. Key lawmakers said there are discussions on calling a special session on the relief money allocation during the upcoming regular session that begins Tuesday. Now, Congress allocated $2.12 billion for Alabama throughout the American Rescue Plan. A spokesperson for Governor Kay Ivey said the governor wants this to be an early priority for the legislature. And keeping an eye on Alabama, many school districts are striving to keep their doors open to support in-person learning this new semester. Alabama's unemployment rate for November was 3.1%, causing districts to face a limited labor market. Now, to help fill in vacant positions, districts are offering competitive wages and extra incentives to attract workers. Meanwhile, the new COVID variant adds more concern as the surge in cases continue.